Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hauler. Mike again with Hills and Haulers Homestead. And I gotta tell you, so I just brought water out here to the chickens again, and I'm having to bring it out a gallon at a time because, of course, their main water is just frozen. And I said before, you don't ever want to put a heated water source in a chicken coop with this kind of weather. Now we're up 23 degrees today. It's supposed to get warmer through the week. I think hell, by Wednesday we're supposed to be at 50 degrees. So I made sure I brought water out here to them again, and I'll bring some water out here again this afternoon or this evening before dark to make sure that they get their water needs met. They have a 40-gallon feeder here, or 40-pound feeder here that's always kept plenty of feed in it. Close this door here. All right, so they've been watered. The rabbits have been watered. I want to show you guys something. I got the tractor running in the background there warming up because I'm going to try to get that behemoth of a freezer unloaded today because I need to go on a feed run probably tomorrow or Wednesday because, again, we're supposed to have some pretty nice weather. These things the wife picked up at Walmart. It's called a Cord Protect Twist and Lock, or Twist and Seal rather, and twistandseal.com. There's the number if you can see it. So she got these. They were 50% off of Walmart this morning, so they were $4.49 each. I pulled like products up on Amazon. They're $17.50 for two of them. Now you want to make sure you're going to get these. You get them from the bigger size for outdoor outlets. You see how that rubber seal seals both ends, and this will actually keep weather out of it as well. And all you do, and I'm going to try to do this one-handed. It's got 3 locks on it, and it is hard to do with one hand because this plastic's cold and rigid. 2, 3, there we go. Okay, so terrible video, I apologize. That's why I have no sponsors. All right, there you go. So then it just opens up and your 2 ends sit in there like that, and it protects, seals them from the weather, and it also keeps them from being pulled apart. So just shove them back together there, snap the middle one down, then go to your ends. Use my leg. All right, and there you go. twistandseal.com. There's the number, there's the website. And it is for outdoor use. And the wife, she grabbed 4 of them while she was over there. Again, they were on sale, 50% off, $4.49 each. Like products on Amazon, $17.50 for 2 of them. So I opened up the doors for the chickens today, finally let them out because we did hit 23 degrees. I'm not one here to sit here and bash chickens, but they ain't the smartest critters on the homestead. Their main water source is frozen, so I have to bring them out a gallon at a time. And it's useless to bring out more than that because it's going to freeze so quick, especially in the weather we've had the last several days. So I got one of those big rubber bowls that are real flexible, easy to bust the ice out of and refill them. So a couple times a day, I bring them out a gallon each time. And I mean, as soon as you bring the water out, here's an animal that's dependent on you to provide water for them in this kind of weather. And they're so desperate for water that they immediately perch up on the side of the bowl, turn their butts over and shit in their water. I'm telling you, they are not the smartest animals in the world. And guineas, they're even worse. That's why I don't have any more guineas. And I really don't know. I may get guineas later on again. I don't know at this point because those things are obnoxious and they really are dumb. Hey, humans, look, I'm an equal opportunity offender here. Humans are no better. So we'll not get into that. But yeah, they're watered. Like I said, I've been watering them a couple times a day. I have to come out every time and just break the ice up and put more fresh water in. You don't want heated water in the coops again. But as far as that goes, you're doing that right in front of me. All right, so I turn around the camera and catching a pig poop, and I'll not show you that. I'll spare you that. But this thing has worked out fantastic. Like I said, I think it's a 110-gallon or 115-gallon tank. It's a Rubbermaid, and then the heater in the bottom is made specifically for the Rubbermaid tanks, and it only kicks on when it reaches a certain temperature. And there you go, man. As cold as it's been. We had a little layer of ice on the top of it, but I think that was just from the vapor from the warm water, because that water's warm. There's no question that water's warm. But they've had free access to water the whole time with no problems whatsoever, no incidents at all. So the nipple drinkers are still working. All right, so I'm shuttling water to the rabbits, 2 gallons at a time. 1 gallon usually fill up all 4 water bottles. The chickens, 2 gallons, 1 gallon each side, and then I'm gonna run 2 gallons out to the boar because he doesn't have a heated water source out there. And that's going to change in the future. That was the first pen that I built for the pigs, and this will be my winter sacrifice area, and probably going to end up being where my farrowing huts go. Put them up here as well. That way everything is within close enough distance to the house, and I got water easily ran out here, just over 200 foot of hose instead of over 400 foot out there at the other pen. That pen's probably going to be just a little corral for the piglets as they grow out a little bit as I wean them, and then we'll release them and grow them down here as well. And then we'll put the boar, he'll be in his own separate paddock out there away from the ladies after breeding time is done. So they're doing fine. They've done really good. No issues with them whatsoever. Like I said, they've just been burrowing down in that hay and cuddling up, and they've been doing great. So yeah, getting prepared for things like this and thinking ahead. And of course, yes, you have to put a little bit extra money ahead to keep from freezing water and stuff like that, but you have to do it. You have to do it. Otherwise, you're going to be out here every hour busting ice out of your water. Your nipple drinkers are going to be freezing. They're not going to work. You're going to have all kinds of problems. So, if this is what you do, or this is what you're working towards, or what you're wanting to do, plan ahead. Make sure that your chores never exceed your ability to meet them each day. Make sure that in cases like weather like this, that you do have the ability to get fresh and clean water to your animals, to keep it from freezing like that, or to keep up with the amount of freezing that's going on. That way they have equal access to water, no matter if they do pop their butts up under and poop on it as soon as you bring it out to them. I'm telling you, they act like they haven't drank in 4 days when you bring fresh water out, and they immediately put their butt right over the bowl and crap in it. So there you go. All right, so hopefully weather's straightening up. Supposed to be in the 50s by Wednesday, I think. So, and then of course we get several days of nice warm weather, and then we got a week of rain coming up. So we'll be right back to the ankle deep mud. All right, tractor's warmed up enough. I'm gonna get the water out to the boar, then I'm gonna get that big behemoth of a freezer unloaded, because I got a food run to do tomorrow for the pigs. Take care, get prepared, stay prepared, and God bless.